Blood clot. Hey, Magu people, what's popping, Magu people? Once again, it's a beautiful Sunday, and you know what it is. Like I said yesterday, I'm gonna do a live stream, a big live stream, watch along live stream. Liverpool versus Manchester City. So as you all know, it's a big game. For Arsenal fans, you know this is a big game as to witness today. And I'm expecting, as an Arsenal fan, I'm expecting Manchester City to be defeated at Anfield. You feel me? So, for all the, Arsenal fans, lock in with me, okay? I hope you are doing good, man. I'm so sorry I've not even, checked up on you guys, We've been doing this for a minute, so I must do this. I must, check up on you. How are you doing, man? Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up for everyone who is in right now. Big up for everyone who's gonna watch this maybe after the live. Okay. Anyway, I'm doing good, and I don't want to waste any minute. It's how many minutes remaining? Nearly 12 minutes to go. 12 minutes to go, man. And I don't want to miss any bit of that big game, man. What up? What up? Let me create a poll first before I get to tell you the starting 11 for both teams. Oh no. It's gonna be late, man. It's gonna be late. Will Liverpool defeat Man City at Anfield today? Nice, that's the poll. Will Liverpool beat, let me capitalize, Man City because, mad respect for them. Will Liverpool defeat Man City at Anfield today? That's the biggest question for the day. Yes, it's life, man. So my good people, I hope you are doing okay. Let's go right into it. I want to share my screen. Okay. First of all, I vote yes. I vote yes for the poll that is on right now. A big yes. Vote. Nice. Let me share my screen, man. Today, let's enjoy the game, man. I don't want to talk much. I will be watching Man City like crazy. First of all, let me share my screen, please. Today, my network is, it's doing well, pretty well, and I love it. I hope you can see my screen. But now, my good people, let's go. Liverpool FC versus Manchester City. Once again, man, it's a big match. It's a big match, man. Everyone should lock in with me till the end. We enjoy from the first minute till the end together. Okay. So without wasting any minute, let me go to the starting 11 for both of the teams. Nice. As you can see, my good people, as you can see, Liverpool is using today a formation of 4-2-3-1. while Manchester City is using 4-3-3. Okay, 4-3-3, 4-3-3. I don't know why Liverpool are using 4-2-3-1. I don't know, but I'm gonna see. Of course, before I get to continue, I can see one vote is in. Keep voting, keep voting, keep voting. Big up, big up, big up to whoever has voted. Let me start with the starting level of Liverpool. Alisson will be their goalkeeper tonight. They're gonna use 4 defenders tonight: Kakes, Van Dijk, Konate, Soboslai. Nice. For the mid, they have McAllister, and Gravenberg. For the forward, they have Cody Gakpo, the one and only, Florian Wirtz, Mohamed Salah, okay, for the wing. And they have top striker, Ekitike. It's gonna be late tonight, man. It's gonna be late. For the Man City, their top goalkeeper tonight will be Donnarumma, their first team goalkeeper. And Nunes will be the defender, one of the defenders, Kusanov, Goe, and Nori. Those 4 defenders. For the mid, they have Bernardo Silva, Rodri, O'Reilly. For the striking, they have Semenyo, Erling Haaland, and Mohamed. Big squads, as you can see there, man. It's gonna be fire, man. You don't wanna miss out. So for me, I'm predicting Liverpool to win because first of all, they have a home advantage. Second of all, I'm hating on Manchester City. Yeah. And third of all, they are fighting to get to the top 4 so that they don't miss the Champions League next season. So that means today is their day, man. They gotta pull out their A game. I'm hoping they're gonna pull out their A game so that they get win and get a chance to secure the 4th position in the EPL. Okay. Yeah, how many minutes remaining? I don't wanna waste no time. 6 minutes remaining to the real game, man. Make sure you like and sub, man. If you're in, make sure you like, sub, and make sure you vote in the live chat, man. Make sure you vote in the live chat, please, 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 please. I want to know, people who are watching me, what are you supporting tonight? That's the biggest question, man. Which team are you supporting tonight? For me, as you all know, man, I'm an Arsenal fan, man. Today, I'm hate watching. I know Man City, they are also eyeing to win the EPL. But unfortunately, man, I don't want them near Arsenal. I don't want them near Arsenal. So that's why tonight, for this game, you're gonna forgive me, man. I'm choosing Liverpool. I know some fans, Manchester fans, Chelsea and others are behind Manchester City tonight. It is what it is. Let's see how the game will go. Let's see how the game will go, man. It's a big match, man. Oh my God. Let me know. Keep voting. Make sure you vote, please. Make sure you vote. So, 4 minutes remaining. Oh, today I came early. I can see I came like 15 minutes early. Yeah, I've been coming late on my live stream, man. Like 4 minutes late, 5 minutes. But tonight, I'm early. I'm an early bird. Okay? Today, I'm an early bird as an Arsenal fan. We're gonna catch this and we're gonna end this tonight. Arsenal are gonna go 9 points clear tonight. The only thing, the worst I'm expecting is a draw. Please, Liverpool fans, Liverpool community, a win. I want you to win or a draw. All right, that's for tonight, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. So like I can see people coming in, man. Welcome. Please make sure to vote in the live chat, man. My good people in the chat, man. Say something, man. Vote. Let me know which team are you supporting, man. Okay? Yeah, for me, like I say, man. Arsenal fan, but behind the scenes, today I'm supporting Liverpool. Anyway, anyway, let me get to the subs. I haven't told you about the subs, man. Sorry. I'm too excited, man. I'm too excited. That's why you see me dilly-dallying here and there. So for the Liverpool substitute, they have Georgie Mamadjaville, Freddie Woodman, Andy Robertson, Calvin Ramsey, Wataru Endo, Chiesa, Curtis Jones, Trey Morris Nyomi, and Rio Gomoha. Big footballer, man. I know you people know him, man. Gomoha is a top youngster, okay? Football youngster. The head coach, as you all know, Ancelot. I hope today you're gonna show us who are you, man. Ancelot. Show us who you are tonight. This is a big match. This is a big match, and I'm expecting. People have been saying Liverpool to sack Ancelot. Today is the day to revive yourself, man. Show the Liverpool football community that you are the one to coach them, man. Make them happy, and also will make Arsenal fans happy. Okay. For the Manchester City substitute, let me go to it. Manchester City, we have Trafford. Trafford will be their sub, Ruben Diaz, Nathan Ake. I don't know why Ake nowadays is in the substitute, the bench. I don't know, man. It's crazy. Max Allen also the bench. Rico Lewis bench, waiting for the subs, and Reinders is a big footballer, and Chucky Gonzalez and Phil Foden. Top. They have a big squad at the bench, man. Crazy. And the top world class coach Pep Guardiola will be the head coach tonight. So without wasting time, the game is on. Let's enjoy together. Let me go live, man. Let me enjoy the game with you, my good people. Let's go. Vote. Please, if you are watching this, make sure you vote. Okay? Make sure you vote, man. Make sure you vote. Let's go. Make sure you vote. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
To show that they are capable of bending this season back in their direction. Today up against a Liverpool team who have only lost one of their last 16 games in all competitions. Fiery, loud atmosphere on Merseyside this afternoon.
It certainly is, Connor. Yeah, this great old stadium, it senses that this is a big game, that this is a significant time for their team to produce something very special. Pep Guardiola knows that his City team are going to have to be at their very best, not only with their quality, but also mentally. You've got to be tough to come here and win.
lose today, and the gap behind Arsenal will grow louder and louder. But a City win, and they might just find their voices again. Liverpool fans are rightly proud of their home record against Manchester City. They've only lost one of the last 22 Premier League home games.
Liverpool, let's go.
To win an early challenge against Mo Salah. Now Mamouche to apply some pressure on Ibrahim Konate.
Nice, Konate. Konate.
And arguably his best game of the season last weekend against Newcastle.
Man City on attack. Come on. Come on, man. Yeah, Man City on attack.
Clever little ball from Bernardo Silva, just latches onto that.
Damn.
This is harder, but that's a really good effort.
Liverpool come on the charge with Cody Gakpo.
Cody.
Lively start at Anfield. Lele West started at left back for City. O'Reilly in midfield alongside Watson. It's Kirkes.
Kirkes. Come on, Liverpool, let's go.
Salah. Dominic Szoboszlai.
And I think with Ryan Nouri in that left back position, I think today that represents a chance for Mo Salah to try and reproduce one of his special performances. We haven't seen that for a while from him. We've seen goals and assists and bits and bobs. We haven't seen Mo Salah at his absolute very best. This is that Haaland chance. As Kirk as it was, who actually just made it awkward for him to wrap his right foot around it and get a little bit more power into the shot. Alisson, again, big stop.
One goal in 8 games in all competitions for Erling Haaland, winning 7 of the Premier League.
Konate. Super Arsenal world. As an Arsenal fan, I'm supporting Liverpool. Let's go, man. Let's go.
On Friday, Guardiola described that as an eternity in a title race. He says anything can happen in 14 games. Here's Rodri. Rotation there.
Man City. 4 minutes. Oh my God.
To the centre half.
Liverpool, let's go.
City were rattled there. It's O'Reilly. And from McAllister. For the clock. Starts his Manchester City career.
It's been excellent. He really has. That ball from Marquez on his right foot, all the way across the 18-yard box. With his touch and control, pushing off. Ekitike was onto him very quickly.
Szoboszlai looks for Kirkes.
A red shirt. They might have been in business.
Nice defending. Come on, Liverpool. Come on. 6 minutes in. Still no goal.
But last season, Liverpool won both games, home and away. It was 2-0 here at Anfield. Last time they met here, Gakpo scored. Salah scored a penalty. Gakpo. Semenyo.
Oh, Liverpool, come on. Liverpool, come on, man.
Players actually there.
Come on.
Fortunately, comes off second. Good start to the game though. 7 minutes in, it's been bright, it's been lively, and again, it's running that point about it's felt like a game of some magnitude today arriving here. The atmosphere beforehand, certainly at the start of the game, both sides are very good.
Sliding in ahead.
Nice, Liverpool. Let's go.
Liverpool throws was like takes it immediately. Over straight to Cravenberg. One back from Manchester City by Rodri. Such high turnover of possession in these opening minutes at Anfield. Marbush. Manchester City get the free kick.
Yeah, it's good play there from City. Mamush protecting the ball nicely there. Canate just grabbing it a little too much. A red call.
Craig Mawson referees this fixture for the third time today. He's awarded 3 penalties in the last 2 games between these teams. Set pieces defending them has been a concern for Liverpool. They've conceded 14 Premier League goals from set pieces this season. Manchester City surely will be targeting this aspect of the game today. By Bernardo Silva, Kushal. He was rising, he couldn't quite get above it.
Yeah, arching his back, wasn't he, just to try and get on top of that one. It's always a little too big. Kushal.
This weekend against Newcastle here, Liverpool were able to get the ball forward much quicker. It resulted in them scoring 4 goals. Surely a feature that Alisson want to see more of today. Moment to Ace Nouri. To control it under pressure from Sabozlai.
Oh no. Oh. Come on, Sabozlai.
As a Wolves player, scored against Liverpool last season at Bolivia.
He's a talented boy going forward, ain't there? No doubt about that. He's got the handle Mo Salah. If Liverpool can get it out to Mo Salah quick enough, can Van Dijk spread it out to him, then breaking 40, 50 yarders to Mo Salah's feet like he used to.
City holding a line outside the box. Sabozlai, Mo Salah's had a couple of Donnarumma came a long way but did make the punch. Just carefully under pressure from Marbush.
Sensible decision that from Milos Kerkez. Could have gone back to the goalie. Absolutely, that's right. The ball's bouncing around, not quite sure of everything going on around him. Hook it over your shoulder, clear your lines.
Swansea has only won 6 of his last 19 Premier League games. Been encouraging signs that Liverpool are back to their old selves more recently. Kirkes, who looks more settled now. Is Semenyo. Haaland. Is there an offside here? Marbush against Alisson. He doesn't score anyway. The flag goes up. don't think it would have counted, but Marmoush should have stuck it away regardless.
Should have done. He's thankful that flag goes up in the end, Marmoush. You can see there he's clearly a yard offside at least. But tuck it away, put it in the back of the net, and then ask the question.
Marmoush scored 4 times in his last 5 starts for City in all competitions.
He's looked lively, Connor, hasn't he? Off that left side up front for City. Making those darting runs just off that left side and in between Konate and Van Dijk.
Van Dijk in front of Erling Haaland. Here's Nico O'Reilly. He's fouled by Goldberg. Free kick is to the visitors. Again, City don't hang around. It's Nouri. Deschnures. Back to Abdulkadir Kushnov. Interesting stat this season is how Rodri has been closed down by opponents more and more. They don't give him a chance to breathe. As it was just there, does put City under pressure.
Nearly got himself in trouble there, Rodri. Just about got away with it.
It's Nouri.
I don't think he's quite got back up to speed. Obviously, look, when you have long-term injuries, particularly knees, things like that, it does take a while before your best game returns. You can see it now with Rodri.
Here he is again. Rodri. Tips the heels of Erling Haaland ahead of him, and that goes out for a goal kick. Yes, get through the stats. Rodri's been the most pressured player on the ball in the Premier League this season.
Right. That's partly due to this City team, which I've said is, even though they're second in the table, I think it's still a team in transition a bit. It's still finding its way. It's still looking for the right balance. They have been vulnerable defensively. Rodri would no doubt come under pressure in that respect.
Deschnures has made the most interceptions, the most possession of all City players in the Premier League this season. Van Dijk goes direct. Too direct. Gianluigi Donnarumma, who played very well here at Anfield for Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League back in March last year. Saved a couple of penalties in the shootout as well. Here's Semenyo. It's controlling his penalty area well.
Two former teammates there, Semenyo and Kirkesh. Semenyo fancied taking on. Good delivery.
Here's Mo Salah. Tried to get outside of the boots, but didn't get the angle he required, and it was comfortably cut out by Kushanov as Semenyo tries to feed into the path of the front two once more.
Erling Haaland not really ready for that. As ever, the centre forward wants something he can spring onto and finish.
Salah against Gehu. Already played in 3 wins against Liverpool this season for Crystal Palace. He was on the winning side of the Community Shield in the Premier League and in a League Cup game as well. Here comes Deschnures. Marmoush, good run. Konate stands his ground. And your assistant referee today, John Brooks, is going to give a challenge from Konate, and the restart is just going to be delayed here for a moment.
Certainly the right side, Marmoush, wasn't he? As the arms from Konate go around, he does the right thing, the defender there, in terms of grabbing and then letting go pretty quickly.
It's a good decision. They agree with the on-field decision. Tussle, Konate does play the ball, no penalty.
I agree. But that's 2 or 3 times Marmoush has run from under the blind side of Konate a little bit, found himself into some really dangerous positions. Just need to sharpen up a little bit, Liverpool, in that respect. Yeah, as we can see there, City has a good start. 16 minutes in, already had 4 attempts, nothing for the Reds so far.
It's an interesting ball. Marmoush against Sabozlai. And Manchester City get a corner.
Too often City look like they've just got the upper hand at the moment in the middle of the park. Alistair and Gravenberg can't really keep tabs on Rodri and Bernardo Silva and others that are getting involved in that area of the field at the moment, and they're prompting quite nicely from that position.
Okay, he was looking for his first goal in Manchester City colours. And swinger from Marmoush. So it's nice to hit him. Here is Rodri. Bernardo Silva.
Dangerous ball whipped in there. That corner got really good flight on it. Seemed to avoid everybody, and it looked like Blue Shirt was going to get on the end of it.
Come on,
Riley.
Liverpool.
Jimmy Tadori. Now Rodri. Looking for Erling Haaland. It's the forehead of Virgil van Dijk. Good header from Kirkhope. Gakpo tries to get it forward quickly. Intercepted by Rodri.
Yep, Liverpool need to have a little spell of keeping it, getting themselves a bit further up the pitch. So far, Van Dijk and Canate have been pretty much where they are now.
Controlling that box was then fouled by Sabozlai, and free kick to Manchester City in a crossing position.
Looked like he just miscontrolled that a little bit there, Ryan Ednor. He did well to keep it in, and I'm not sure he was ever going to run round Sabozlai. Felt the hand and hit the floor against the free kick.
Manchester City have lost more Premier League games here at Anfield than at any other stadium. Tells you everything about this place. For all of City's modern dominance, this is the stadium that has resisted them the most. Rain has begun to fall again on Merseyside. Saunders cross, putting out those clearance. Salah sprinting. Silva got the ball in the referee's view. 8-0. He's raking around Anfield, so Liverpool supporters thought Salah had been fouled. This is Johnson in. Rodri. O'Reilly. 20 minutes in, Liverpool fans, as they do at all home games, applaud in memory of Diogo Jota. Rodri seeking out Marmoush. Here's Erling Haaland. Marmoush. Good turn. Couldn't get it in on target. City want a corner, they're going to get it.
Yeah, good play that. Nouri. That's where he's at his best in this position. Really good run. finds Erling Haaland. I just think here Marmoush might have been better off just teeing that up for Semenyo or Bernardo Silva on the edge of the box. Tries to turn and hit it. Has to settle for the corner.
Into the dash Nunes. Kehi was moved downward and propelled towards goal. Alisson, who's the few assists against Liverpool, he came before trying to spark the quick counter attack.
Again, Alisson, yeah, looking for something really rapid. I just think they need to get a hold of the ball a little bit, Liverpool. Look at that, the passes in the final third. 31 already. This is just the one for the home team.
It was a remarkable contrast at Anfield. Shows the dominance of possession that Manchester City have had so far. It's Nouri against Salah. Stopped by Sabozlai. Just a little play for Riley. Just Ekitike. Challenged by Marmoush and fouled by the Egyptian. Hugo Ekitike, who has been in such a rich vein of form lately. In the last 2 months or so, he's been the top scoring player in the Premier League. 7 goals since December 6th.
Yeah, he's been great. That's really good. Again, what I like about him is when he does get the chance to take people on around the edge of the box, he'll do it. He'll get a shot away, left foot, right foot, doesn't matter.
Winding their Manchester City counterparts, who are the reigning champions. Bernardo Silva, swarmed upon by red shirts, still manages to deliver a cross. Haaland to Semenyo, which is dangerous. It's put away off Kirkes for another Manchester City corner. That was mesmerising.
Wasn't it? Sabozlai just looking for that little ball to try and get Mertz involved. Bernardo Silva picks it off and does great. Pops that through Canate's legs. He's just a little too far ahead of Haaland, but once it comes back to Semenyo, Kirkes has to do really well to block it.
Such depth perception from Bernardo Silva, that low centre of gravity. Even when he appears to be down a blind alley, he so often finds a way out. Here is Bernardo Silva's cross, and it's headed down by Hugo Ekitike.
Nice.
Straight back out to Bernardo Silva. Delivery.
Really delighted with what he's seen. 25 minutes. The only thing he needs to see is the ball in the back of the net, but City have done pretty much everything else. Kept the ball nicely, just 1 or 2 little scary moments at the back. On the slot, needs to get his key players involved. We haven't seen anything of Gakpo, Salah, Mertz yet at all, or Ekitike. Just not been involved in the game.
Having won at the Etihad earlier in the season, Pep Guardiola hoping to complete a Premier League home and away double over Liverpool for the very first time. No Manchester City manager has won over the way as Salah comes in, and the shot is blocked by Kehi. And Liverpool get a corner. Door nearly opened up for Mo Salah there.
It's a brilliant ball this from McAllister. Watch this, he's shaping up to go far towards Sabozlai and then wraps his foot round it and finds Salah. After that initial touch, ball drops onto his right side. Kehi does well actually to get across, but that's better, that's more like it.
Mo Salah, who has an excellent track record in this fixture. Ibrahim Konate scored from a corner against Newcastle last weekend. Virgil van Dijk scored from a corner at Bournemouth the week before. This is Van Dijk, and they doubled up on him. Kirkes. Gravenberch. Ball to Sabozlai. That's another good pass. Unlike him.
him. I like it. Dominic Szoboszlai, I think, along with probably Ekitike, has been probably Liverpool's best player.
Liverpool throw in. But regardless, Liverpool regained possession. Last Premier League goal came at Fulham in early January. Most of the targets for Szoboszlai here towards the back post from where this is going to go. Firm. Still alive for Szoboszlai. Serves it out. Close to the close to Mo Salah. Well, it would have been just the sort of flamboyance that Mo Salah.
Well, I thought Donnarumma was going to come and claim it and catch it. Didn't feel comfortable with Konate around him. Mo Salah had Ekitike towards the back post. Might have been better served just putting it back into the 6-yard area, keeping it alive as it was, trying to pop it in the back of the net. Difficult.
If it goes in, it looks genius. Mo Salah, who has only scored 2 goals in his last 17 appearances for Liverpool. Salah claiming he's been fouled here, but the referee disagrees. Nori gives it away to Szoboszlai. Free kick to Liverpool. Both teams very keen to make the restarts happen rapidly today. There's been no dilly-dallying.
Certainly hasn't. As soon as that ball is there to be played, someone's got their hand on it, ready to get it moving again.
Manchester City, who've had the best of the opening half hour, but on the Slots team have not allowed the visitors to score. Slot must be feeling that his team have yet to show their best phase of the game. Trevor Burgess passes weak, and Story has gone down, implied that he's been fouled there by McAllister. The officials are saying play on, and he's off the pitch. Where the ball is will be held up regardless. This is Cody Gakpo. Pierce. The pitch of Cody Pierce is left to off in this first half. Bernardo Silva. One back for Liverpool by Kirk Evans. Gakpo, straight to game.
Come on, Gakpo.
Mamush to Walton. Now Semenyo. Sliding back. We'll see if they ever get out there.
Mamush and Semenyo tucking in when City had comfortable possession. Just making those numbers up in field. Picking the ball up in some nice areas. As of yet, they're still trying to find that real clinical through ball maybe for Haaland.
Let's go, Ekitike. Shoot. Oh my God.
Excellent play there, okay, he really good. Because that's a lovely ball from Florian Wirtz.
Oh my
Immediately saw
God.
Ekitike pointing, go on, knock it into that space, and I'm going to get after it. There's a classic 1v1 here. Centre forward against centre half. Centre half keeps his eye on that ball. Doesn't take his eyes off it for a second. Deals with it in the end very well.
Ekitike, who scored in a similar position to that against Newcastle last weekend, he's able to get the shot away early. Getting to go to get back.
Got a spell of possession there, as we can see, last 5 minutes for Liverpool. Starting to get just that higher up the field.
McAllister pushing on with a touch. Cody Gakpo had to wait for the ball to come down. Terence Nunes was able to nip in, and that's a free kick to Manchester City. The ball is played forward. We're Liverpool onside here. There. Jackpot probably in around the back of my game.
Yeah, I think he looks like he's just off.
Slow start today from Arsenal's team, but he will hope they are beginning to warm up now. Snorri, Kabate. Birch, starts appears quickly. Dribbles back to intercept. Alert stuff for the Spaniard.
Much better for Liverpool. When they play at a tempo, when they play a bit of one touch, that's more like it. They look such a different proposition when they play fast and accurate.
Come on, Liverpool. Come on, man. Oh my God.
Getting favours there. Alisson, who didn't play on these sides many in November, he was injured for that meeting at the Etihad. Rodri. Too high for Mamouche. Haaland, always able to make something out of a half an opportunity.
It's a great ball in there from Rodri. Really clever delivery this, because he doesn't absolutely ping it too hard. He gives it a bit of air and it just glides across that 6-yard box. Haaland on that left foot, happy to take it first time.
He's trying to pick up. He's had a run from Mo Salah. Didn't quite get his angles right there, the German. Non-stop nature of this game continues as there hasn't been a breathing point at any spot. Okay.
Yeah, the way it's shaping up already, Connor, 33 minutes in. You can provide just that telling pass, that one moment of real quality to open up a defence, get their key men bearing down on goal. As of yet, we haven't quite seen it from either team, but we feel it's coming.
City have tried that high ball towards the edge of the area regularly now. Mamouche unable to get it, and the end of it this time. Tuchel watching on. Put a decent five-a-side team around him as well there. Nigel Koeman. There's Nigel de Jong who was sitting there as well.
Yeah, yes.
Dyke back to Alisson. Cavante. Pressure from Mamouche. Forcing Liverpool to go long. Twice through game. O'Reilly. Fouled again by O'Reilly. Free kick to Liverpool. First time Nico O'Reilly's been pinned.
Today, in the middle of the park, that ball's bobbling up around your head or your shoulders, you know someone's going to be trying to pinch it off you very quickly.
Ekitike greeted by Kushinov. Ekitike had come from an offside position as the pass was played to him. It's how important Ekitike has become. He's got 10 Premier League goals this season. Take the rest of Liverpool's primary forwards, Gakpo, Isak, Salah. They've got 11 goals between them. Ekitike has become the main man of Liverpool's attack. We're hoping he can have a central role for City today. Here he is.
Nice. Let's go, Liverpool.
Salah thought that was a great challenge.
Yeah, must have been. It looked like it just got away from Mamouche a little bit. It's so tight to him, Canate. Like he wrapped his leg around him to get some sort of contact on him. Unlucky there.
Two lines. Moments like that could be so costly if they go wrong. Salah. So experienced,
Oh, God.
even he can be caught in an uncertain moment like that.
Yeah, he's saying he didn't have the extra option that he needed there. I do think sometimes goalkeepers, whilst they need as many of those options in front of them as they can, you can always bail out with it. You can always just serve it forward. No, they don't like to do that, but better be safe than sorry, particularly in a game like this one.
Nunes. By Ekatike. First half that has flown by. Half-time now beginning to approach.
Yeah, really good start from City, confident and looking good in possession, created some situations, had a few attempts. Liverpool, as the half has gone on, have got better. Still another gear to find.
O'Reilly. Rodri. Nunes. Around Anfield with Manchester City dominating possession again. Here is Bernardo Silva. It's a great pass from Rodri. Bernardo Silva. He's got to get it back at his left foot. Canate was there to snuff out the danger. Gakpo tries to bring it with him. Flick away by...
Come on, Liverpool, score!
Away by Saposa. End-to-end nature of the game continuing.
Nice, let's go, Ekatike.
Challenged by Mateus Nunes.
Oh my God, why are you losing the ball?
Great tempo to this game, brilliant stuff.
Silva encouraging Mateus Nunes to continue that run. Tracked by McAllister. Haaland, Semenyo, Mamouche, they're all waiting patiently. Here is Bernardo Silva. Fresh air shot. City will take the corner. Virgil van Dijk, who has statistically been the busiest defender in the Premier League this season. Most clearances of all Premier League players. If you look back over the recent seasons, he's never been close to the top of that category. Some new pressure that Van Dijk has been under this campaign. Now, can Bernardo Silva plants this one dangerously? Haaland. Canate. This is Mamouche. Silva's first touch invited at the lunge from Kirkes. Silva survives that. Now Semenyo. Rodri. City working the neat triangle as well. Semenyo. Rodri. He's left foot. Didn't quite have the menace. Took the heels of that time. Lovely touch O'Reilly. To Haaland. Stop by Canate. Up back by Hayes Story. Liverpool can't hold on to the moment. Mamouche. Well, he drilled one in from that sort of range against Bournemouth last season. Over Mamouche, and it was dipping towards that top corner.
It was. It had that shape on it, didn't it? But it was coming down under that bar for a moment. Again, Liverpool just a little careless, trying to find those forward players after defending. That shot just not dipping down enough.
Liverpool!
6 Premier League titles so far for Pep Guardiola in all those years. Manchester City had more points on the board by this stage of the campaign than they do right now. So a different thing when the yellow card comes out for the first time today.
Yeah, it's a relatively soft challenge that from Mamouche, but I do agree with the referee there because Ryan Gravenberch is just about to roll that to Mo Salah, who's unmarked in acres of space. I think that yellow card is for what that denies, the advantage Liverpool would have had.
Again, City holding a high defensive line here. And Dyke, so close, that was appeals for a penalty.
Penalty.
He's claiming he was pulled there. Video assistant referee will definitely look at
Penalty,
this.
please. For Liverpool.
No doubting when that ball come in and Dickens Virgil van Dijk made contact. Salah was
Penalty.
looking to get after it.
Penalty for Liverpool. Let's go.
It's Bernardo Silva who puts an arm around him now. Would Mo Salah have got on the end of this? Let's have a look from that angle. He might well have done, you know. It's just how much contact there was, but certainly there was an arm on his shoulder. You have to be so very, very careful.
Video assistant referee John Brooks agrees with the on-field decision. No penalty. They acknowledge there was a touch of the shoulder,
my
but not
God.
sufficient to
Oh,
be deemed
penalty
worthy of a
again.
strong kick.
Yeah, I think that last angle, actually shows that. Certainly there, Bernardo Silva knows he has to be very, very careful.
Mo Salah who scored a penalty against City in this fixture here last season. On such little moments can a big day like this be determined.
Yeah, Liverpool are yet to have a shot on target, genuine attempt. That's obviously, goes without saying, they've got to improve that in the second period. Slow out the blocks today, but they have
Dyke has hurt himself here in blocking an attempted pass by Erling Haaland. You see Virgil van Dijk slow to get back to his feet. Certainly feeling the sting of that there. Here's the challenge.
Not sure what that was. Looks like he just got caught on the shin there, didn't he, Van Dijk? Saw one, but he's okay.
Real heavyweight battle today between Erling Haaland and Virgil van Dijk. Final minutes of regulation time in the first half.
I think West City have done well today. I think with Mamouche and Semenyo tucking in, coming in off that line, they've given Liverpool a few problems in that respect.
I
do
see
think
you, Lumumba Kevin.
Liverpool get the
Big
ball,
up. Big
try and then
up.
release Szoboszlai and
Let's
Kirkes
go.
a little more, get them higher up the field. In these sort of situations now.
Konate finds Ekitike.
Come on, Ekitike. Let's go. Shoot. Oh my God.
City trying to step out just a touch.
Oh.
Shield and Shepherd, and the knowledge that's going out for a Manchester City goal kick.
A better possession from Liverpool. They need to keep the ball a bit better than they have. They've been second best in that respect. City have threaded those little clever passes, 30, 40 yards from Liverpool's goal. They've knitted things together better there. But still 0-0. Still everything to play for. Plenty of time for Liverpool to improve.
2 minutes to be added on for stoppages. First half in which Manchester City have attempted their most shots in the opening 45 minutes of a match at Anfield since such records have been collated. Manchester City have really gone for it in this first 45 minutes, but Alisson's goal has not been breached. Tesh Nunes accurately to Semenyo. And it was in between Rodri and O'Reilly. Gay. Last chance to break the deadlock ahead of half-time. Silva and Rodri just about holding on to it. Mamouche. Mamouche was caught by McAllister there. Referee says play on, City in possession. Antoine Semenyo's heavy touch. Kirkes does it off.
Yeah, some of that City play on the halfway line is really clever.
Szoboszlai is the Liverpool player who's down top of your screen there, right up against the chalk of the touchline. Trying to get back to his feet. He needs to get back in position. O'Reilly. Referee blows the whistle for the break.
Half time.
Erling Haaland to a glorious early chance, denied by the Liverpool goalkeeper Alisson. The menu blaze one over the top, trying his luck from distance to Omar Mamouche. Liverpool will hope that their best is yet to come. For now, Liverpool 0, Manchester City 0 at Anfield.
Nice. I can see 10 people have voted. In the last 9 minutes. Will Liverpool defeat Man City? Yes at 80%. No at 20%. Come on, let's go. Big up to Super Arsenal Walaisia, Lumumba Kevin. Big up to everyone, man. Big up. First half, 0-0. Let's wait for the second half, man. 10 minutes remaining, we get to the second half. I'm rooting for Liverpool to win, man. I hope you do so. Let's wait and see.
Silva, Semenyo! Inevitable. Run from Solanke here. Still he goes. One back for Spurs. Gallagher. Solanke and Spurs have got themselves back on level terms. Jim by Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro! Now Mateus Cunha! Raul Jimenez. And he puts Kevin again. Towards the top corner. Late stoppage time goal. Bruno Fernandes kicks out. Benjamin Sesko. It's the spirit of Fergie time. Right, Bowen. Ended up in the net. Onside. Back. Oh, brilliant. Running on. From the run. Decide the outcome of this incredibly important game.
Welcome to Anfield. I'll tell you what, you really get a sense of how momentous this game could be. What an opportunity this is for Liverpool. Win today, they will open up an 11-point lead over the champions.
If you want to win games like this, you have to dominate every phase of the game in every aspect. So you have to go without the ball transition moments. You have to be top of the game in everything.
There are moments in life they are not like you was waiting for many reasons. Okay, you have to stand up in the morning and try to face it and try to do our best.
Signing December, the footballing world turns its collective gaze on Merseyside. Quite simply, the biggest game of the season so far. Solskjaer continues to pick up those points of space. Taker could hold it. This is Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool in the corner. A photo of matchless confidence very much enjoying these opening 10 minutes. Solskjaer. Van Dijk. Manchester City's hearts were about us there. Salah in and on the back of Akanji. 20 options in field. Liverpool's excellent start delivers the opening goal of the cup end. Manchester City in danger of suffering a fourth league defeat in a row. Haaland to Lewis. Off target, but it will count as an attempt for Manchester City. It's a mistake by Bernardo Silva. Mo Salah, not the person you want to give it to here, but he flops his line through once. That could have given Arne Slot some real comfort. Huge. Diaz a question from Diaz. Luis Diaz has been able to evade. Ortega, has he fouled him? It's a penalty! With a quarter of an hour of normal time remaining, This could decide the outcome of this incredibly important game. Mo Salah finds the net in a sixth Premier League game in a row. A second goal that was badly needed. Liverpool's lead on the scoreboard is now more formidable than ever. Just reminds the Anfield crowd of how many league titles he's won. Oh, mistake by Van Dijk. Kevin De Bruyne and Kelleher comes up with the answer to the first question put his way. All over, as it has felt for a long time today. Liverpool's first win over Manchester City in 2 years. It's an incredible fourth Premier League defeat in a row for the reigning champions. Liverpool move a remarkable 11 points clear of City in the table. Liverpool 2, Manchester City 0.
The second half is here now. Let's go, Liverpool.
Anfield under the lights, and a game that is still hanging in the balance. The re-emergence of the home side from the tunnel. First half in which Liverpool never really hit top stride. Mo Salah with the closest opportunity for Arneslot's team. Doubling Sabon's line there, Andy, amongst the Liverpool players coming back out. He hobbled up at half-time, but no changes for either team over half-time.
No, yeah, good to see Szoboszlai back out there. He's a key player for Liverpool, even though he's in that right-back position. Still very important to them. The likes of Antoine Semenyo and Mamouche had good situations without quite finding that shot. to really test Alisson.
Salah most threatening for Liverpool at one end. Haaland and Marmoush have had chances on the others. Semenyo still waiting to show the best of what he can do. Well, as 0-0 score, that was a busy, fiery first half. Manchester City, who have struggled to maintain performances through into the second period of games, 12 points clear at the top of the Premier League table. How they play in the first 45, that's not been the problem for Pep Guardiola, but it's how they play from now until the end of the game. That is where City have somehow lost their way at times. Szoboszlai limped off ahead of the break, but he is back out to unchanged teams at the start of the second half here.
Yeah, and Liverpool, Arne Slot will know that his team have got to be better and neat and tidier in possession and start to really work that City. They've got to make sure, particularly Alexis McAllister, Gravenberch, those sort of guys, they've got to try and get Beards involved a bit more, and then he can find those guys in front of him.
Donnarumm's clearance met by Konate. Good touch from Gakpo. Now Ekitike. Back to Cody Gakpo. Salah didn't catch it clearly. Chance for Liverpool inside the opening minute of the second half. Here comes Gakpo again. One back for Manchester City by Antoine Semenyo. Marmoush has made the break here. Good pace from Marmoush. Alisson committing early. Szoboszlai clears it away. It's end to end.
Yeah, great play from Semenyo. That switch, just enough to disturb him and put him off. This is it by a mile, the goalie.
Another day that could have been costly for the Brazilian. A free kick to Manchester City. It's going to be a yellow card for Virgil van Dijk. The timing of that isn't great for the touchman. There's a long way to go here, and Van Dijk is now on a booking.
My
I think he's
goodness.
unlucky to get a booking for that. I do. He didn't plough through the back of Erling Haaland. I think it's his right foot that goes round the City striker. I think he's a little unlucky with that one.
The officials believed it was reckless enough to merit the yellow.
It's good today though, Connor. We've had players going down, they're bouncing straight back up off the floor, getting on with the game. That's what we want. More of that.
Liverpool's defenders sitting a few paces inside their own penalty area here. They don't want a big gulf in front of goalkeeper Alisson. Alisson is taking his time. Here it comes. Get around by Gravenberch. Marmoush. He's taking the shirt of Kirkers, but he gets the ball comfortably anyway. Bernardo Silva. Given away by O'Reilly. And Manuka O'Reilly clutches it to win it back again. There's been a hotly contested, competitive nature to this game. Manchester City are 10 shots in the first half, and Liverpool want to impose themselves a bit more now. This was the opportunity for Omar Marmoush.
Yeah, you can see Alisson flying out, and he'll have known full well the sort of territory he's in there. Dare not touch Marmoush at all, and it might have just clouded his judgment a little bit.
Kirkers. Clearance from the Liverpool fans who wanted him to play that earlier to Cody Gakpo down the left wing. Here is Mateus Nunes. Rodri.
And Kirkes and also Szoboszlai haven't really travelled over the halfway line yet at all. Not with the ball at their feet, getting into any sort of worthwhile positions, which is odd for them here. Yeah, it was a free kick. A little late coming there from the referee. See, Nico O'Reilly, look, he's always second favourite there. Gravenberg has sort of sped away from him.
This is the fourth official today. You can see in bottom of your screen there. He had a close look at that challenge. Szoboszlai. Callister, the Brady lead out to Kirkens. Plenty red shirts forward here. Rises. Cody Gakpo returning from a position in behind the Manchester City defenders.
Yeah, it's one of those situations, the other wants it straight away. It's always a bit offside there, Cody Gakpo. Kirkes chops back and then eventually gives it to him, he's always offside.
Manchester City in the first half were able to get bodies forward with ease, and Liverpool are trying to swing it the other direction now. This is Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. Konate to Van Dijk. McAllister. Szoboszlai for Salah. Diaz. Cut out by Rodri. Miscued clearance by Aït-Nouri. Szoboszlai. And it's a shot on target.
That's better. When he does get hard in the field, he can do that. No mistake. This guy, shooting distance, we've seen it enough times for Liverpool, how dangerous he can be. It's better from them.
Is Liverpool grateful of the versatility of Szoboszlai that he can cover right back, but they do miss him in more advanced positions. Here is Mo Salah. Just clips the heels of Florian Wirtz. Rodri hesitated. Wirtz to Gakpo to Ekitike. Liverpool's first chance of the game. And Rodri got away with that one.
Yeah, again, heat around Rodri. Looks like he's struggling to resist that pressure, doesn't he?
Let's go, Liverpool, let's go.
He misjudges that bounce, and then here, Wirtz does well just to make life difficult. Helps it on once more to Ekitike. Just can't curl it in. This is a better angle. We'll see how close that was. Well, there, it's probably still a little too far wide. Should have done better with that, perhaps, Ekitike, but that's better from Liverpool. Applying some pressure directly to Rodri. He's finding it difficult to handle that.
Gakpo. Kirkes. Two eyes. The Liverpool crowd sensing that their team are enjoying a good spell here. Kirkes. Gakpo. McAllister. Wirtz. Seeing more of the ball now, the German. Gravenberg. Salah. To Wirtz. Crucial well position for Manchester City. City defence under a lot of pressure right now. Wirtz. Ekitike waits. Donnarumma got there first. The flag has gone up. Liverpool are offside.
Let's go, Liverpool.
Offside decision.
Offside, oh my God.
That's a much better spell for Liverpool. Kept the ball every time they lost it. They've got it back quickly. They're forcing City to drop deeper into that 18-yard box. That's a very close call, by the way. Very close call. Totally convinced about that. As it was, Donnarumma got there, made good contact.
So if that ended up in the back of the net, there will be deep scrutiny of whether or not Ekitike was in fact offside. 10 minutes played in the second half, and honest thought will feel it's just much more like it from his team. Arsenal fans, of course, will be watching out of the background, and they would very much enjoy Liverpool taking points off Manchester City today.
Those Liverpool attempts in the second half, you can see so much better.
City's opening 10 minutes, off as much as they did in the whole of the first half, and this is Marmoush, and this is Semenyo, and Alisson was grateful that that was pretty much straight at him.
Great strike, beautifully hit from Antoine Semenyo.
Salah leaves it for Ekitike, the game looking stretched. Salah wants it back. Here is Mo Salah. Ekitike! Oh! Liverpool nearly springing it from one end to the other.
What a chance that is. Wonderful counter-attack this. I mean, Semenyo blasts this, really hits it beautifully. Great hands from Alisson, and immediately recognising that that counter is there. What a switch that is. And all of a sudden, Liverpool, a 4v3. That's not the best ball, but actually the return from Salah is perfect. He's got to hit the target there, Hugo Ekitike. It's a great run. He gets out on target, he probably scores.
So close to a special moment to the cop end. Okay. Gives Liverpool a free kick. Mentioned at half-time how City been much better in the first half of games lately. Pattern that appears to be repeating here. McAllister, Gakpo! Anyway, Liverpool offside again.
Yeah, as always, he looked to me, Cody Gakpo there, that he was just the wrong side when that was chested into his path.
Crucial, obviously, defender down.
Looks like he's taken a knock here, but this Liverpool team, when they add a bit of intensity to their game, they're just a completely different proposition. They really are. And that's what we've seen in the second half. It's not perfect. It doesn't have to be, but it's got to be intense. It's got to be full throttle. We're seeing that a lot more from our own team now. Just offside, isn't it, Cody Gakpo here?
Clever touch from McAllister. What an assist that might have been. Manchester City still concerned about Kusanov, already without Gustav Guardiola on the moment, of course. Ruben Diaz is back on the bench today. John Stones, we're told, is back in training. The immediate concern now is for the well-being of Matthew Kadir Kusanov. Ekitike, 15 goals already in his Liverpool career. Nearly got to the 60 here.
What's a ball back from Mo Salah? Outside of the left foot. Yeah, he knows, that's just pure frustration there, because he's got to hit the target with that one, but great play, and so brilliant the way that the game switched from a great save from Alisson and then thumping it down the field for that Ekitike chance.
Has just got to some maintenance of his communication devices. Good to see Kushanov's back up in his feet. Here's what happened.
What was that one? Cody Gakpo's about to hit it. Oh, he clatters, gets it. Yep. Clattering from his own goalkeeper.
There is plenty of activity in the Manchester City technical area. Looks like Manchester City about to make a double change. Ruben Diaz, who hasn't played in over a month. Ryan Cherky, who, when he's been on his feet, he's been City's arguably best creative force this season.
It's just a pause because Guardiola wants to know how Kusanov is. looks like he wants to carry on, but Ruben Diaz and all his experience, maybe that's not a bad thing right now. He's been here many times and he's faced those clock teams that used to come flying out.
He might be a little bit rusty, Ruben Diaz, but he's extremely experienced. And I think a lot of the discussion on the overall division there, they were hesitating as to whether this would be two sides. They're speaking to a lot of replacement. So Ruben Diaz coming on here as a concussion side. Marmoush will be the other player to make way to allow Ryan Cherki's introduction.
Yep, he was bright and lively, Marmoush, first half. Second half, they haven't been involved so much, City. So they want to get a little bit more possession. This guy will do that. They want to link with Bernardo Silva and Rodri. Just get those little pockets of space and see if he can start getting City back in it.
Ryan Cherki, a little bit like Florian Wirtz. Two summer signings who seem to be getting better as the campaign develops. Semedo started Gravenberch here.
Just catches him, doesn't he? The back of that boot, that Achilles area, which can be very painful. Good to see him again. Gravenberch back up on his feet.
Liverpool already with more shots in the second half than they did in the first 45 minutes today. By the time the stoppages are added on, we still have over half an hour to play. Kirkens, Gakpo, Gay for City, Kanata. It's Nori. O'Reilly to Semedo. Haaland's at the far post. The flag is raised here. Told Semedo offside.
Chance that for a City counter.
It's Nori. Someone's battling hard to get back. It's very good for Nori. Walter. Ruben Diaz. Still Ruben Diaz. Oh, well, he saw his name in lights for a moment there. Ruben Diaz has scored a couple of Premier League goals already this season.
Just opened up nicely. Nobody came to him. He thought, why not? He hits it nice, on his left foot. It's always wide of Alisson's right hand post, but nice strike.
Ruben Diaz, who scored against Sunderland in early December, and he scored against Newcastle in November. He's not taken long to join in the action here since his introduction as a second-hand sub. Gravenberch. Gakpo. Trevors outside. Ekitike. Fields. Quite hard here. As the City defenders want to congratulate their new signing.
It's another brilliant fast break from Liverpool. This. I love that little flick from Ekitike there back to Florian Wirtz. It's a little bit of a tame shot. He's trying to almost place that. There's nothing in that. That needs a lot more belief into that sort of strike. Didn't really have it, did it?
6 goals in these last 10 games for Florian Wirtz. Now Liverpool have the corner. 6 goals laid in by Salah towards Van Dijk. Corner again.
Corner. Let's go.
25 minutes of normal time to go. Erling Haaland's header. Kirkesh, all his Anfield teammates ahead of him. Gravenberch. Salah. Gehi. Awkward height for O'Reilly to control. Down he goes under pressure from Van Dijk. Into Manchester City. Swatters see Guardiola make a couple of changes. Pondering his options, checking for a lot of pressure. City do give it up. Salah still in. Gravenberch. Salah. It's a false line. Much better from Liverpool in the second half there. Gakpo. Semenyo's challenge is deemed to be too rough for McAllister.
Passes in the middle of a park. Much better from them. Application has been first class since the start of the second half.
Szoboszlai. Katika was close. This is Gakpo. Gravenberch trying to find some room to get a shot away, but he was under pressure from Cherke.
Yeah. Always so tempting that. Sails over the bar. Wish he just kept it, keep the pressure on.
Ryan Gravenberch has chipped in with his fair share of goals this season. Most recently against Wolves just after Christmas. Gravenberch spins away from O'Reilly. Szoboszlai.
Penalty.
Outside the penalty area.
Oh my God.
Mo Salah is going to continue the protest here, but there's no doubt that Mark Gehi was trailing Mo Salah there.
It's a great ball from Szoboszlai. Brilliant run and pass from him. Of course, Craig Paulson at this stage, he doesn't really know. He's guessing a little bit at where the contact was made.
That's a penalty, man.
Absolutely. Look, let's have a little look at this. There you go. The contact is outside. So he let go before he kind of inside the box. I think just about.
The assistant referee have looked at this. They agree it's outside the penalty area, so they will go with the on-field assessment. Free kick and a yellow card.
But, yeah, is it denying a goal-scoring opportunity? Is that... Diaz getting across and get that before Mo Salah gets a shot away. That's a debate. That really is. But as it is, it looks like Mark Gehi gets a yellow card. Liverpool only get a free kick on the edge of the box, but
there's no doubt Mark Gehi knew what he was doing there. These are the dark arts of defending at this elite level. He has taken one for the team there. Acknowledged that it would be a free kick and another penalty. Can Liverpool make the free kick count? Encouraging again, though, from a Liverpool point of view, how Salah was always played in there.
yes, great run, as I said, and a clever through ball from Szoboszlai. Mo Salah held his ground well, and that's a really interesting call, whether or not Salah gets there before Diaz. If he does, he's 6-7 yards away. He's going to shoot.
2 games ago in the Champions League, Mo Salah against Karabakh scored a free kick from a position not dissimilar to this. Someone's kind of rolled it to him and narrowed the angle a bit. Salah, who so often illuminates games between these two. Salah. Well, the claim it was worth a go, but in truth, that was not threatening Donnarumma's goal.
Such a giant of a goalkeeper as well, Donnarumma. Is going to need something out of the very top drawer there from Mo Salah.
Two Peps, Pep Guardiola, Peplanders, who used to be an assistant here at Anfield under Jurgen Klopp for Liverpool in the past. And he's played against Manchester City, and he hasn't scored it. One of those was a 0-0 draw, the other he came on as a sub. Salah, who's had more shots today than any other player on the pitch, but he hasn't been able to get them on target.
City just cannot retain possession. If they don't get it, he doesn't get involved in the game. He's hardly had a kick second half, Erling Haaland.
Someone's like shut down by O'Reilly.
Much better, all round. The numbers back that up.
There's no Premier League team that has scored more goals from the 76th minute onwards in the Premier League this season than Liverpool. And the sort of frequently of fireworks today is still to come late. Gakpo. Let's go back to the second time, Gakpo. Here's McAllister. Gravenberch. City trying to spread themselves across the cover. Here is Mo Salah. McAllister the target here. Donnarumma's right fist. Gravenberch wins it back off. Cherky. It's going to be a free kick to Liverpool.
Still, they wanted to know who's guilty of that challenge. Teasing ball this from Mo Salah. Donnarumma does well, sees the run of McAllister and gets there with that big punch, but Gravenberch picks up that loose ball, wins his team a free kick. Szoboszlai with him. We've seen what he can do. Is this a little too far out for him? I don't think so. I think he'll be prepared to take it on.
Liverpool fans with some deja vu, remembering that game back in August against Arsenal. Dominic Szoboszlai, who scored a free kick at Bournemouth 2 weeks ago. In the Champions League, he scored a free kick in the south of France at Marseille not so long ago. Tight game like this, 0-0. Surely it's worth a pop. Dominic Szoboszlai!
Let's go! Let's go!
What a strike that is. Oh my goodness.
Liverpool won. Let's go!
Because from that sort of distance, a goalie can always throw himself, can always try and attempt to make the save. Donnarumma doesn't even move. Watch this. Look at that. That is absolutely perfect. He's hit it hard. It's fading away from the goalie, and he doesn't even move. Barely a twitch from the biggest goalie you've ever seen. Wow, what a goal. What a hit. Astonishing.
His free kick from that range won the game against Arsenal in August.
Let's go!
Has Dominic Szoboszlai just captured lightning in a jar again? City in trouble now.
Yeah, and they're still not happy, the City boys, about the nature of the free kick. But the reactions, I think, from everybody. It tells you all.
Like that.
Oh, just wonderful. Brilliant, brilliant hit. What a goal.
Liverpool's right back clips it in off the right and soft post. Liverpool, who will feel this is reward Anfield for an improved performance in the second half, and how Manchester City will now regret that they couldn't score with all those shots in the first period. Goal number 9 of the campaign for the Hungarian in all competitions.
They stay here, don't they? When he runs up to take those free kicks, my word.
They will be singing about this at Anfield for a long, long time. So far out, the City only had 2 on the ball.
Might have done, do you know what, Colin? Might have actually done him a little bit of a favour, the couple in the wall there, because it gives him the chance to bait it around that wall.
So Liverpool, if it stays like this, will move up to within a point of 5th place Chelsea. And Manchester City will remain 9 points behind Arsenal. This could be a pivotal result for Mikel Arteta. It's not over yet, but Arsenal fans will be glued to this. Likes his shot from range, Dominic Szoboszlai. You know, he's had the most shots outside the box of all Premier League players this season. That's why he tries it. Gay. Szoboszlai to Salah. Again. Clever. Ekitike. Gravenberch. Liverpool have got City chasing shadows at the moment. Here's Gravenberch. O'Reilly tries to tackle. It's going to fall for Szoboszlai again. Here's okay. The Liverpool fans will take as many replays of this as we can show.
Wow. Look, we've been blessed. We've seen so many brilliant free kicks over the years of Premier League football. That's right up there. It's as pure, as sweet a strike as you are ever going to witness.
Hours of the training ground. Perfect technique. Practice makes perfect. Only Liverpool's second shot on target today, but it's that good, it might be all they need. Semenyo. Free kick to Liverpool. He's running up the crowd.
Never saw it, did he? Never even moved the goalie. As I said, he's a giant of a man. He's just begging, praying, got everything crossed, and that's going the other side of the post. Unfortunately, it isn't. It's inside it, and it's just a devastating free kick.
Goalkeeping fraternity, I'm sure, will have much sympathy for Donnarumma there. You don't save those.
Probably everyone's a little surprised that he didn't even sort of attempt it, Connor, didn't even dive. Not that I don't think anyone's ever going to get there on the end of that, but just stood there, didn't he? Kind of wasn't leaning one way or the other. He was right in the middle of the goal.
It is a 4th Premier League goal this season for Szoboszlai. 3 of them have been direct free kicks, emphasising his prowess in that regard. As soon as it was given, we all said it's far out, but we've seen it happen. Here's Turkey. Couldn't get a shot away, couldn't get a pass away. Manchester City look in disarray. It's Semenyo nearly charging it on top of Alisson. Szoboszlai, Ruben Diaz. Into the last 10 minutes now. Semenyo. Liverpool who lost to a very late stoppage time goal in Bournemouth 2 weeks ago. It came in the 95th minute. They won't be celebrating anything just yet.
Well, they've hardly taken a step back, Liverpool, in the second half. Really haven't, but naturally, with the goal in their pockets, the clock ticking down, they will start to drop a little deeper. Will that give City a bit of room to try and get on the ball, have a bit of possession, and maybe create a situation?
Looks like all competitions now up to 4 direct free kick goals for the campaign. And in the Premier League era, only one Liverpool player has scored more than that. That was Luis Suarez back in 2013. Ruben Diaz, a long way from where Manchester City want the ball to be. Look at the difference between the first half and second half there for City. Wow. This trend continuing from Pep Guardiola. Good in the first half, weak in the second period. That has beleaguered Manchester City all season. Gakpo, the player who went make a substitution. Curtis Jones is getting ready. Cherky. Bernardo Silva, Mateus Nunes. City needs some sparkle. Semenyo can't control. TK gets it back for Liverpool. This is Mo Salah. City are thin at the back. Yes. Playing towards Salah. Gay, last man back of the outfielders. City struggling to fully clear. Haaland. City need their big Norwegian to produce the sort of big moments that he's done so regularly through his career, but which have dried up lately. Aït-Nouri. Rodri. Ruben Diaz. Haaland's lurking in the back post. Rodri. Gay. Headed by Van Dijk. This is Mateus Nunes. Rodri. Cherky. Blocked by McAllister. Haaland's touch shot is good. It's the equaliser for Manchester City. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Oh my God.
Scores against Liverpool for the 4th time in his career.
Whoa.
That's a massive goal in this game and in the title race as a whole.
Yeah, huge moment. Was he offside? That's all we've got to have a look at with this. We know Haaland wins the header. He's good. Bernardo Silva has timed that run perfectly. And that's a really good finish as well. Timing the run is one thing, but then you've got to be brave. He knows the goal is coming out. He's twice his size. But he knows there's a goal there. He knows there's something to possibly get his team right back into this match. He's not going to let that go. Bernardo Silva, brilliant finish.
It is his first Premier League goal of the season. Last time he scored in the top flight was against Bournemouth in May. Boy, did Manchester City need that as Curtis Jones comes on in place of Cody Gakpo.
Well, it sets this last little face up perfectly, doesn't it?
So 5 minutes of normal time to play, plus the stoppages. Suddenly Pep Guardiola is sensing this ain't over yet. Mateus Nunes.
Yeah, and ordinarily, Connor, you come to Anfield, score late on to equalise. You'd be thinking That's really good, that's useful, but City know they've got to keep their foot to the floor, they need more.
Bernardo Silva to Cherky. Can City spark one of the great comebacks if they can turn this around late on? Cleared by Szoboszlai. Liverpool have numbers, but Jones can't find Salah. Konate. Van Dijk showed too much of that to Cherky, surely, but Cherky can't control. Gravenberch. Well, this is the referee's probably fouled there by Bernardo Silva, but Liverpool still in possession. Kirkens. Jones. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Blocked by Marquet. Semenyo applying the pressure. Konate gets away with that one. It's a game in which there's been so many little uncertain moments, just showing how much is on the line.
Pep Guardiola's going bonkers there at something. I'm not sure who it was. He's absolutely bouncing up and down in the technical area.
3 seasons ago, City were 8 points behind Arsenal with 10 games to play, and they still managed to win the title. At the moment, if it stays a draw, City would be moving to within 8 points of Arsenal, which is still a massive, massive gap.
It is. It's a huge gap.
City goal scored by Bernardo Silva was the first attempt they had in 20 minutes of the game, and it has got these Manchester City fans very much interested in proceeding. City have only won 3 of the last 53 league games at this stadium, Anfield. That's 3 league wins here since 1953. It has been extremely rare. Straight to Van Dijk. Cherky, fouled by Kirkens.
Oh God.
Gravenberch. Szoboszlai, still full of hard running. Salah, it was ever so slightly behind him as it came in. Mo Salah unable to divert towards goal.
Yeah, not easy for him either. Again, he's kind of having to wait for that, isn't he, a little bit. Doesn't want to get ahead of it. Just can't get over the top of it.
Last 9 times that Liverpool have beaten City, Mo Salah has been on the score sheet 8 of those 9 games. Could Salah pop up with the winner here? I mean, that would take the roof off the Kop if he did. O'Reilly. Referee says it's a fair challenge. Tesh Nunes. Cherky. Space here. Semenyo's made a really good run. Semenyo slightly off balance as he tried to cross it. Straight to Alisson.
Yeah, I wonder whether actually Antoine Semenyo would just try and control that first. He had time to. He just felt he might give his teammates a better chance hitting it first time.
Urgency for City now. The very title could depend on them scoring a late goal here. Diaz. Getty. To 8 Nouri. We're about to move into stoppages. There is going to be 7 added on. Cherky. Tesh Nunes. Big roar from the crowd with the announcement of 7. They both believe it's time to go win this. But Tesh Nunes, Alisson came out. And the referee is being appealed.
He's given it
to by the Manchester City players. Craig Pawson gives a penalty.
Certainly doesn't make any contact with the ball, the goalkeeper there. It's just whether or not that contact is off the field or not. It's massive call, this one. He goes for it full-blooded, Mateus Nunes there. Oh, he cleans him out. He does. Goalkeeper makes no contact with that.
Stern expression on the face of Alisson as he got back up. He knew he took Mateus Nunes there. City fans know that this is a glorious opportunity to win the game and to narrow the gap behind Arsenal at the top of the league. Mateus Nunes, they still have concern for him. Video assistant referee has confirmed the on-field decision. The penalty does stand.
Yeah, it's the right call.
Oh my God, it's a penalty
Down.
down.
His innocence. It didn't look like he did it from that angle there. What we saw there was a really determined Mateus Nunes going through.
It has to be mentioned that when these sides met in November, Erling Haaland took a penalty. And you might remember that Ahmedashvili
It's a
saved
penalty, man. It's crazy.
I will probably be reminding Erling Haaland of that right now. And Diaz comes in to play bouncer and to get a little peace and serenity for Erling Haaland. Yellow card for Alisson in the midst of all of that. Manchester City have missed 4 of the last 5 Premier League penalties that they have taken against Liverpool.
Oh
A
my
long time to
God.
think about this one as well. That's a little bit longer than usual.
27
It's over,
goals
man.
for Manchester City this season.
Oh my
And
God.
they need this. Arguably more
Man
than
City
any
at
other
2.
before today.
Holy.
He likes that bottom right-hand corner. Nelson will surely have done his homework on
My
Erling Haaland's
God.
performances. Just imagine around the world the global gaze on this kick. Haaland scores! Manchester City lead in stoppage time as they tell Arsenal, we're coming to get you!
Oh my God.
Great pen. Cool, calm, firm slot. Huge moment. What a huge moment. What an incredible turnaround we've witnessed at Anfield
Oh
tonight.
my God.
We have to give City full marks for them because they kept going when they looked like they were getting beat. It looked like this game was going away from them. But they've not given it up. Got back in the game and now they have a lead. Incredible stuff.
Less than 10 minutes of game time between Bernardo Silva making it 1-1 and Erling Haaland, as he so often does, rising to the occasion to claim the headlines late on. Ecstatic scenes for these Manchester City fans. That is what it means to score in stoppage time to lead at Anfield. It's his first Premier League goal, by the way, Erling Haaland against Liverpool. His dad, Alfie, had been into it. Alfie Haaland, who scored against Liverpool for Leeds back in the day. Smiles all round. And Liverpool have got very little time to make amends here. Chiesa has come on for Kirkes as Liverpool try to scramble something late on here. Nathan Ake is about to come on. Here is Szoboszlai. Mateus Nunes only able to chest it down. Chiesa straight to his fellow Italian Donnarumma. What an end to this game, and it's not over yet.
No, it's not. It's only, according to the clock, there's only a couple of minutes, but there'll be a little bit more than that. As Nathan Ake gets ready to come on just to try and maybe slow things down a little bit and give those City boys a chance to draw breath.
This season, which by Manchester City's lofty standards has been below par, the manner in which they've turned this around at Anfield, this is just like the title-winning seasons when Pep Guardiola's team would pull wins out of the bag. On comes Nathan Ake in place of Semenyo, a defender for an attacker, as City look to shut the door now.
because Virgil van Dijk has already gone forward. He's already waiting for someone to thump the ball forward so he can try and get his head on it.
What a remarkable second half this has been. The glorious nature of the Szoboszlai free kick. I mean, I've been watching that for years. But City were not overawed by that moment of brilliance, and they've been able to turn that one-goal deficit into a 2-1 advantage for now. We've got a minute of the original. 7 to go, but surely there'll be more added on. Jones, Gravenberch. Szoboszlai trying to lift it, Rodri blocking. Such good work from Rodri, and he's been able to smuggle it through to Nouri, and there are two colleagues in the centre. Cherki's in there, Haaland's in there. This is Nouri, he went for glory himself, and Alisson makes a very important save.
What a stop. It's a great run from Ryan Nouri. Just didn't feel confident in trying to cut it back. Took the shot himself.
Alisson trying to chop down Vince there. He's going to get a yellow card for that. Looking for Bernardo. City's last win here at Anfield was 5 years ago yesterday. It was back in the behind closed doors era. City haven't won at the stadium in front of a crowd since 2003. Gravenberch headed out by Mateus Nunes. Chiesa. He's had some big moments late on in games this season. Blocked by Mateus Nunes there. He's kept it in play. The Copper howling for a corner.
Yeah. It's good work that from Mateus Nunes.
Alisson took the throw in himself. Stumble at hearts and yards all over Anfield. Liverpool can't get it forward quick enough here. McAllister deflected. What a save from Donnarumma! How did he stretch to reach that?
What a stop. He's had the deflection on it as well, which made it dip. It's that deflection that gives it that little dip, and it's coming onto the bar, and that big right claw comes out to knock it away for a corner. Wonderful stuff.
Alisson has gone forward. Too high for Alisson, punched down by Donnarumma. Alisson is staying up there. No retreat for the keeper. Salah plays it in. No one in goal for Liverpool. Chiesa, wonderful juggling skills from Chiesa. Salah. Headed down by Ruben Diaz. This is Ekitike. Salah again. Can they run it in? There's appeals for a penalty as Nouri clears it away. The video assistant referee is checking to see if there could be a Liverpool penalty. Alisson stays forward.
Oh my God.
Szoboszlai. Alisson beaten in the air by Gehi. Oh, this could be an opportunity. Cherki. Haaland in the sprint against Szoboszlai, who tries to pull it back. It's over the line anyway. Rayan Cherki's goal. City's third. And there's no
What's
goal
wrong
for
with
Liverpool.
Liverpool?
3 points are going to Pep Guardiola's team, who've turned it around late on from 1-0 down. It's Liverpool 1, Manchester City 3.
Wow.
It's over, man.
Breathtaking stuff. Just incredible what we've witnessed here in the second half. Unbelievable stuff.
Save from Donnarumma a moment ago. How important that proved to be.
Holy. It's over, man.
And as it was, he took the shot probably too early. Szoboszlai is grabbing Haaland, deliberately pulling him down. This is that stop.
1 minute before the Cherki goal.
What a save.
Donnarumma kept them in front, and then a minute later, with Allison trying to recreate the magic of that West Brom moment all those years ago. And Cherki slowly wins the race. Sabozlai probably would have been sent off had it not crossed the line.
He absolutely would have done. And you know what? In the end, Haaland grabs him as well. It'd be interesting what they actually make of this.
Now, hang on. The drama is not over here because the video assistant referee is asking Craig Pawson to come across, not whether Sabozlai should be sent off, whether this goal should be disallowed because Haaland prevented Sabozlai from getting back to make the clearance. What drama!
Yeah, but only after the initial one, where Sabozlai has grabbed Erling Haaland. So there, look, that's the one the referee is seeing there.
Clear foul on Haaland. Then you play on. But then, because of the pullback from Haaland, can the officials ignore that? If you say play on here, can you allow what happens in the aftermath?
Oh my God, total chaos.
Sounds like, Connor, that what's going to happen is that they're going to disallow the goal because Haaland eventually grabs Sabozlai, but they're going to send Sabozlai off here for the red card.
Holy. The goal is being disallowed,
probably
man.
take this, because 3-1 it's all over. At 2-1, even with 10 men, there's still a chance of an equaliser because who knows how long is left to play right now.
Prior to that, Sabozlai commits a holding defence that denies an opposition scoring up on the turn. The final decision is a direct kick to Manchester United and a red card.
You called to that there.
That's what probably was going to happen.
What a crazy game.
I mean, City can't believe it.
Everyone's unhappy.
Yeah, it's
Sabozlai sent off. City denied their goal. Pep's getting it explained to him by fourth official Tim Robinson. After the majesty of his free kick, now it is dismissal for Sabozlai.
Goes back to that first moment when Sabozlai grabbed Haaland.
Chaos.
Because that was denying a goal-scoring opportunity, and that's a clear foul. You can't let the game go on from that.
City want to know why can't you play an advantage for the Sabozlai foul? Well, the officials are telling you can, but then you can't commit a foul once that advantage has first been played. Liverpool will finish the game with 10. But there is still just one goal between these teams. There can't be long to go. Seconds.
Yeah, I think there are kind of literally seconds to play. Now, what does City do here? Take the shot, run the risk of it dropping into Alisson.
City discussing this. How can they run down the clock? 2-1 would be enough. 3 would have given great comfort to Pep Guardiola in the closing stages, but his team are still on the cusp of an incredibly valuable victory, particularly when you consider that they trailed in this game up until the 84th minute.
Yeah, looks like City are going to just try and keep it, knock it wide. What a brilliant game it's been.
We're in the 105th minute. Ryan Cherki. Blasting into the crowd. So do Liverpool. The 10 men of Liverpool have time to get it down the other end.
Yeah, Liverpool have got to win this header to keep this going. Not enough time.
City, who lost home and away to Liverpool last season, have beaten Liverpool home and away this time round. It is a victory beaten home and away by City for the first time in 89 years. Some brilliant saves from Donnarumma, just as important as the goal scored by his teammates down the other end. It's another setback for Liverpool. This is now a run of just one win in their last 7 Premier League games of the reigning champions. But what a timely boost for Pep Guardiola. This has been a comeback that reminds everyone who Manchester City are and how good they can be. The 200th meeting of these clubs in all competitions ends Liverpool 1, Manchester City 2.
What a crazy game, man.
And Liverpool
What a
still
crazy
just one
game.
Premier League victory in 2026. The reigning champions will be so disappointed how this slipped away from them today.
Yes, they will, because first half they weren't quite there. Liverpool City had the better possession and they looked the more likely. Second half, game turned on its head. Liverpool flying forward, applying pressure towards the clock, got their lead, got in front, but credit to Manchester City because it looked like the game had gone away from them, I'll be honest. I didn't fancy them to come back. Comeback they did, and incredible stuff at the end.
I'm just enjoying these scenes. Haaland, who finds himself the focus of attention with the camera operators, of course, because he scored that goal. But he's insisted that Kenny get the adulation for that defensive performance that kept Liverpool from scoring more than one.
And also, probably because Margate was getting a little bit of stick too from the Liverpool fans at the start of the match. But Connor, what a game we just witnessed. Terrific. I mean, full-blooded, proper Premier League football there with a grandstand finish. Could have gone anywhere either way. Nobody could really guess what was going to happen, but just wonderful stuff.
Erling Haaland had scored at the stadium for Salzburg in the Champions League in the past. But today, the first time he has scored in the Premier League against Liverpool on this pitch. This is one of those moments, you look back in May, things that turned, pendulums that swung. This could have been a very different story for Manchester City, but they were able to dig deep and produce some of that magic of old.
Yeah. You mentioned second half, and it would have been going through the City players' minds the way that their game has dropped off alarmingly at times this season in the second period, but not today.
This gets Haaland's central attention treatment there. The former Liverpool assistant who will have played his part today. You can see how much this means to Haaland. He's got on the score sheet. It's another penalty, but he won't worry about that. Pep Guardiola. You look at his press conference on Friday, and he said 14 games can be an eternity in a title race. And you feel that Manchester City will be looking forward to that concept of an eternity much more than Arsenal now, for whom the finishing team seems that little bit further away right now.
It does. I think we all felt if it ended up 9 points, City were adrift after today. If it was a Liverpool victory, just don't see Arsenal losing that amount of games and City getting over the line by winning everything. All of a sudden, it's now back to 6, and that is a different proposition completely.
Haaland doing the penalty save by Namamashvili back in November at the Etihad. Made no mistake in scoring against Alisson here. An incredible game. What a story. Manchester City's comeback will be remembered for a long, long time. The day they turned it around late at Anfield to beat Liverpool 2-1.
It's over, guys. It's over, man. Liverpool, what a disgrace, man. What a disappointment from you guys. I believed in you, man. You have failed me. Oh my God. Liverpool have failed me, man. It's time to say it's over, man. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over, man. It's over. It's over, guys. It's over, man. Let me sign out, man. I'm very, 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 very disappointed with Liverpool, man. I believed in you. You are in a good form. You played well. You just played. You missed a lot of chances. I don't want to say bad names here, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Remember, Kevin, I see ya, man. It's over, man. We thought it's gonna be 9 points clear. It's now 6. See you in the next match, man. It has been your boy once again, Punky BFLB. Let me sign out, man. I'll see you in the next game, man. We enjoyed the game for real, man. I enjoyed the game also, man. Big up to everyone. Gonna see each other in the next match, man. I've not planned the next game, but who knows? Tomorrow I might be live as always. You feel me? Let me get some rest. I'm disappointed with Liverpool, man. Liverpool, man. Liverpool. Anyway, let everyone win their matches. Let everyone win their matches. My good people, see ya, see ya, see ya, see ya, see ya. Have a lovely night and make sure to enjoy your supper, man, if you haven't eaten. And best of luck in everything you're doing out there. I'm out, man. Peace. Liverpool, what a disappointment. See you in the next live stream, and I'm out. Peace and love.